Hey everybody, it's Pastor Dave here. I'm going to go through a PowerPoint presentation that the fundraising committee asked me to put together, answering some of the frequently asked questions about our new technology and effort for live streaming technology. First, what is this project? Well, we want to acquire technology to provide live online streaming of our worship services and other events. Why are we doing this? Well, because when we worship at church again, many may not be able to return for some time because they're in high-risk categories and not able to get here and be with us until there's either a cure or a vaccine. And it may be quite a while before some of our people are able to actually attend worship services again, even after the restrictions are lifted. With this technology, they can still worship online and know that they're an important part of our church family and be connected in real time with one another. Here's a picture of Sawa Morris. On her 94th birthday, she was watching our first streaming event, and she was able to enjoy that from her home all the way up until when she passed away. And kind of remembering people like Sawa and others who are part of our church family who are so important to us is why we're doing it. But then the question is, wait, aren't we already doing that? Well, no, there's a big difference between live streaming and what we're doing now. We're showing pre-recorded services. Live streaming requires more sophisticated technology than we currently have. Right now, we just don't have the technology to be able to have people watch it at the same time that it's going on in the sanctuary. Live streaming shows what is happening at the moment, and there's even the capacity to interact with the online worshipers in real time when we're gathered in worship. Live streaming can be on Facebook, YouTube, and other platforms, and then like we're doing now, the recorded version of the service can be edited and then made available throughout the week for other people to watch. And we're seeing right now that a lot of people are watching throughout the week and not just on Sunday morning. So why not just continue with the recorded services? Well, what we're doing now with a single camera is very labor intensive. It's really unrealistic to continue this kind of production once normal activities resume. Just a single camera from a long shot in the balcony, this wouldn't be very effective, and it takes so much labor right now that in the long run we'll actually save money by doing the live streaming. What are the other benefits? Well, anytime from here on that you get laid up or unable to attend church, this will be here for you. We can envision family members watching children's musicals. Maybe grandma and grandpa live in Massachusetts and can't get here for all the performances, and they can watch online. People can watch our cantatas. You can log in whenever you're ill or you're traveling or there's bad weather. Weddings, memorial services can be broadcast as well as other special events, concerts, fundraising meetings for people who can't be there. We can have a live event where people can participate as well. And we'll remain connected to the church and to one another, even if they're not able to physically be with us. Will this help our church grow? Well, right now, many people beyond our local community are watching. When services are shared and linked to, it's really some great advertising for our church. A lot of churches have been doing this for a long time already as a means of broadening their outreach and connecting with their own members. Prospective visitors are able to tune in and watch a live service before actually being there and get a sense of what we're about, and they kind of like being able to shop for a church with that kind of anonymity. And ultimately, we believe that as people see our services, that there's a hunger that they have for what we're offering, and to be touched by the gospel and by the special character of our church that they can participate in as well. What are we getting for this? A complete package of technology, software, and installation. It features 3 cameras. The single camera, again, wouldn't do very much justice and make it a very interesting service to watch. So it's got 3 cameras, 2 on the outside walls and 1 mounted where the clock is on the balcony wall. One of the cameras is portable and can be used to go to other places in the church or elsewhere and make quality recordings that we can either stream live or produce our own recorded materials. So is this a high end or a low end? What are we getting here? Rolls-Royce SUV or church cheapest available? Well, it's really a mid-range option. TV studio cameras are very expensive, tens of thousands of dollars, or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this is not that kind of a Rolls-Royce kind of package. But it's better than what you get on a big box store, a Best Buy. It's going to be longer lasting and a higher commercial grade. And like an SUV, it serves multiple needs and will reliably get us from point A to point B for many years to come. People ask, will we need more people to run it? Well, the technology is designed with presets that Chap will be able to run by himself, our audio technician. Cameras will be mounted and they can be pre-programmed for different parts of the service, and each camera takes over and is the screenshot for those different parts of the service, and you just have to kind of press a button to make that work. We may need more people for special projects, or if we add additional features to what we're doing and want more graphics and things like that on the show itself that people are watching. We may need more help in editing the service so that it can be posted on YouTube so that anyone can watch the service after it happens on Sunday and have a quality presentation that's going out. Question is this the right time to be raising money? We understand that these are hard times for many people, and not everybody's able to give or to participate in that, and we're trying to help everyone that we can. Our missions group has been spending a lot of money going out and helping many agencies, and we're helping families at the church. It's not really about spending money on ourselves, but about providing messages of hope and connection with those who really need their church when they're isolated. It fits with our most basic charge and responsibility and why we're a church, to proclaim the message. And it takes a while to get this up and going. We have to have a congregational approval vote to obtain the technology. There'll be time to get the equipment and get it installed and running it, and that all takes time. The goal is to have live streaming available for the first service when we're allowed to gather again after the shutdown. We anticipate that social distancing and perhaps limitations on gathering size will be with us for some time to come, and this will be a service that we can provide for our members and the community for years to come. How much? The campaign is for $25,000 for all the elements, the technology, and it's got some built in for unanticipated costs as well. And this was recommended by the Board of Stewards. The goal is to raise it in a week or less. all gifts are important and help, but obviously this is a major project, and so we're going to need some more major funding. And so if people sometimes can think about giving, maybe if they're able to, $1,000 to help us get up and running, and we can have broad support on that and get going. As of this recording, $11,000 has already been committed, so we're well on our way. How can you give? You can send a check to the church. As always, mark in the memo line that it's for streaming. You can go to our website and find the giving page, and you can give online with your credit card there, or you can text at the address that's shown there. So those are the questions. It's an important project. We're kind of thinking about naming it after Solwell Morris. She was a broadcaster for Radio America in her young years, and we're going to be broadcasting to people in a new way with new technology for years to come. And when we finish with this and get it all installed, we'll celebrate and have baklava that she always made sure that the church was able to have and participate in a fundraiser at Christmas time. So anyway, that's the questions. We thank you for your time, and ask that you prayerfully consider if you're able to give and support this ministry at this time. Thanks.